all call tracking is created equal. There are different types of call tracking that do different things. Something that I've been noticing recently is people calling us saying, hey, we want to listen to the recordings of our staff, we want to train them, make sure they're handling their calls properly. They're not handling their calls properly, that they could convert better. And this certainly is something that we see quite a bit of, but that isn't call tracking. What we do specifically is a little bit different. While we do record phone calls, that is not our main value proposition. We are a very specialized solution. So today I just wanted to elaborate a little bit on how what we do is more for quantitative marketing, more for, call tracking in a holistic sense. While you can do call recording and training using our systems, that is just one component of it. And you should be using much more than just the call recording and training. So what makes our system different from most other call tracking systems is we go from one end to the other. We figure out that, hey, this person that's calling you found you in such and such a place, called, became a customer, came in, and maybe spent $5,000. This other campaign that you're doing, we'll say the newspaper, not picking on newspapers here by any means, but let's say the newspaper ad you published got you 3 phone calls, and all 3 of those phone calls did not become customers. We can track that for you on the fly. We know which ones are new patients, which ones aren't. We don't have people sitting there and listening to the calls to do that, but our system automatically recognizes that the caller who's calling right now did or did not become a new customer, what they spent, what you got out of it, and then you can make the decision as to which marketing is working for you, which one isn't. When using our system, you really want to look at the analytics. If you want to make sure that your marketing is working right, that you're constantly monitoring your marketing, if you have a high dollar marketing budget, there are other systems that are built to do part of that. Let's say you could use one of the vanilla call tracking systems. It has everything but the integrations to the practice management systems. They'll tell you how many calls you got, how many minutes, they might even record it, but you'd have to sit down, listen to all of those calls. But if you have 600 or 1,000 or 2,000 calls in a month, that's quite a bit of time to sit there and listen to all of those calls to understand what's going on. Once you have human beings in the loop, there's also the likelihood of mistake. Our system, there's a bot that sits there every time a phone call comes in. It can think really fast and it figures out, hey, is this a good call? Is this a bad call? It lets your front desk know so they can answer it better. After all is said and done, at the end of the month, you want to know, hey, how many good leads did I get? How many leads did I get? How many of them became new patients? How many of them didn't go anywhere? And how many existing patients called? How many junk callers called? We can tell you all of that information automatically.